I'm Sheriff Phil Plummer with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. Here at the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, we have many outreach programs to focus on building police-community relations in our minority communities. The minority population of Montgomery County is about 20%, and it's growing every day. You know, they need us to protect them. They need to be comfortable when we come to their houses.
Any problems that we have, we let you know. You guys, we feel that you're very proactive, especially in our community. We see you driving around. We like that.
So we work every day to establish good communications with that community. We did a mandated training for our entire department. It's building a culture of respect, and it deals with implicit bias, you know, and it really was an eye-opener for our officers.
We sent all 450 employees to this training last year, and it was very impactful, really it was. I learned a lot from there. So from a law enforcement standpoint and a public service standpoint, understanding your implicit bias can't do nothing but help you grow to be a better person and a better servant of the community.
And what happened at the end of the diversity training, which was beautiful to me, is we kind of had a happy medium. I became more aware and more sensitive to them. And they became more aware and sensitive to not only me, but the community that I represent. And we had almost a forging of a building block at that time. And it was just it was something that was so impactful to me because it's something for us to build upon.
So we do a lot here to reach out to the community and, you know, build trust. We have our Police Athletic League where we sponsor ball teams. We have leadership programs for children in our communities. I have a STARS program where we go into schools and we teach students that there's consequences to their behaviors. We have block parties in the most crime-ridden neighborhoods where we get out on Saturdays and we bring people out of their houses and we talk to them about crime.
Yeah, having the law enforcement there, it allowed the opportunity for the neighbors to get to know who they are and to have like a closer relationship with them. Not only were they able to go up and look at the vehicles and talk to them about their jobs and what they do in the community, it just created a more personal relationship and not us versus them. It was a day where we're doing things together, but not just for that day, but hopefully for other days to come.
I started a new community service award where I want our officers to get into the community and be part of the community. So go coach a ball team, you know, go do a service project at church. Well, the Impact Committee came out of the situation we had at the Sheriff's Office where we had a couple officers putting derogatory text messages out, which had some bad racial overtones to them. And, you know, that hit the public, and it really took our department 3 steps backwards as far as police-community relations. I mean, we worked very hard to build these relationships. So we got with the Department of Justice, and we asked them to come in and see if they had any specialized training for us. And they suggested the Impact Committee. And it's really helped us out.
So the Impact Committee, Improving Modern Policing and Community Trust, was formed specifically to bring stakeholders to the table to discuss the issues in the community and have a resolve and have a voice.
Because if we're going to turn this community around, law enforcement can't do it all by itself. The mayor can't do it all by herself. The school board can't do it all by itself. We need the interaction of the local community.
Impact is a diverse group of people. We've got community business leaders, whether it's faith-based, law enforcement, and it's just not talking about the Sheriff's Office. We're talking about law enforcement throughout Miami Valley / Montgomery County.
Well, my experience on the Impact Committee has almost transformed my life. The dialogue that Sheriff Plummer and all of those guys created was very exciting to me because we wanted to prevent an explosion. And I believe that we were able to do that. We just started dialoguing, talking, and sometimes that's the best medicine that you could have. So I'm excited about what Impact is doing in the local community.
Our past meetings have included use of force, bringing the media in and holding them accountable and also having them have input. Also, how do we build our community to be stronger with some issues that we're having? And also, how do we build the community impact to be larger and get more people involved? Today's Impact meeting, we're going to talk about how do we go about recruiting / hiring, finding minorities that want to be law enforcement officers.
And the one thing that we've heard every time we've talked about it from every different department, every different agency that's represented, is it's a real issue. Finding diverse candidates to fill the slots within our law enforcement agencies within Montgomery County, and not just Montgomery County, but across Ohio and really probably all across America.
And it was important for us to create dialogue. It was important for us for the Sheriff's Department to step up and say, yeah, we're here and we're doing this, but we've also made some mistakes and we need some help. And it was also incumbent upon us for our own community to stand up and say, hey, we're here and we've made mistakes. How can we get together, again, in a collaborative way to recognize the mistakes that we made and overcome them, but also to operate under the common ground that we both have, which is the betterment of the Dayton community.
You're forging relationships. You're starting to know a person not just behind the uniform, but you're starting to know their heart. But you'll find that not only do they care about your well-being, they care about the well-being of the neighborhood.
Everything going all right?
Yeah, all right.
I get a lot of feedback from the citizens in the community and even from other police departments.
Eddie, how are you?
And the most rewarding thing is when I hear something from another officer that works from another police department is, hey, the people like the sheriff's office.
Good seeing you. Take care. Don't have
And they like us because we're out there. We're treating them with respect. We're trying to solve problems. So yeah, it's very rewarding that we're making progress. So we're going to treat people with respect. Tell everybody, treat everybody like you want your mother treated. Everybody wants their mother respected, right? So treat everybody that way.